Oh man, guys, we're actually doing a Mario game where most of the other people are Sonic fans. I'm dead.
I'm a Mario fan too. I'm the one playing this damn game.
Yes,
I'm
but you grew up
somewhat
with
Mario,
Sonic.
but since
And
I
she's the
suck at
Sonic
platforming.
fangirl.
I actually
Well,
sort of grew up with both.
well, I suck at platforming, so you can tell how many levels I played in this game.
Well, the
first
original
two.
Sonic is platform. Most of them are, really.
Most of them. You can tell which era of Sonic fan I am.
The one that's boost to win.
Yes.
Which I'm surprised you didn't yell at all during Sonic 4. I could be
That's
wrong.
because there's no boost in that game.
Yeah, I remember when you guys did it, like, originally, though, she was always yelling boost to win. I think. I don't know.
I think that was a different recording, but still, she's like, odds are, oh yes, I would have died at least 2 times so far, and you finished this level 10 times faster.
Speaking of faster, I thought the music was supposed to be slower on European consoles. Now it's fast as all heck. What up with that?
This is the normal speed.
The music doesn't normally sound this fast. Trust
Yeah,
me.
it doesn't.
I mean, I know you're like you said the whole thing before in Castlevania how the music technically runs slower on European consoles. Here though, why is it faster?
This is how it's always been. I swear. It's how I remember it. When
Well,
played
again,
games
you grew
like
up in a different country. To us,
No, but
this is faster.
I think that's like the Sega stuff, not the Nintendo.
No, Castlevania was still slow, wasn't it?
No, that's
I don't
just consoles in general.
Yeah.
The Genesis was affected by it, the Master System was affected by it, I think even to a certain degree, not massively, but the Super Nintendo was affected by it.
Huh.
I'm just saying, this
For the
definitely
most
sounds
part,
a
it's-
heck of a lot faster.
Most part it isn't noticeable at all though. It's just really I find earlier games were the ones that were more affected by it, especially well NES games are the biggest noticeable ones.
I know, it's just still weird. I mean, like, I wonder what happens when you hit like 100 seconds left and then the music picks up faster. How the heck does it sound here?
Just like a bunch of scribbles.
Oh, you didn't take the warp zone.
Take the warp
That-
zone.
That
Let's say
this won't be one part.
Take the warp zone so that we don't have to go through all this.
Warp zones are for pussies.
Or people who suck at platformers.
Real men play every level.
Right.
And get all the coins and 1-ups.
It's
It's surprisingly not easy to get a 1-up with 100 coins.
I'm gonna justify this. This game is very easy there until World 8 when suddenly it becomes the lowest form of Nintendo hard. I swear, World 8 is actually really difficult.
But are you implying that's the hardest form of Nintendo hard or just the lowest
Said
of
the lowest. The lowest form of Nintendo hard would be the easiest.
Normally when you say like something is the lowest of all treachery, that normally implies it's the worst of the worst.
But then you could also say it's the lowest tier of it.
Alright,
I
I
think,
can go.
yeah. Lowest tier sounds the best out of that.
Then the people who made 8 once went straight to lost levels.
Yep.
And then they made 9-7.
That one wasn't that bad.
You try getting all the
How
star
are you
points.
going through this level so fast?
Because Mario's fast, believe it or not.
How did you go through this level so fast?
Memorization.
It's called a run button.
And there's a run button?
How the
Oh,
hell
yes.
did you not know about the run button? Anyone
I
who
didn't-
doesn't use the run button is mentally deluded.
I did not know there
Going,
was a run
the only
button.
people who don't use the run button are like 30-year-old men playing this with their sons.
Basically parents.
Yes. I remember when my mom tried to play Mario Kart and I went through 3 laps in I believe Wario Stadium and she just kept holding the backwards button the entire time.
Well, that's one way to play it.
That's not even a way to do it. I literally had to take the controller from her so we could go to the next dang stage. And then she
Anyway,
never played another game again. I don't blame her.
as I was saying earlier, the reason I'm collecting so many coins is to get as many lives as I can because World 8 is hard.
For a second I thought the star was still activated.
Now the star music is in the coin heavens.
But still, there is a run button
Yes, there is.
Yes,
Why
there's a
didn't
run
anyone
button in
tell me
every...
this?
There's a run
Maybe you
button
should
in...
actually play. Didn't you play like the crossover version?
Yes, I did not know there was a run button.
Dude,
Then how
that's
was it
Super
running?
Mario 3D Land. There's a run
Hold the
button
point,
in that.
hold the
There's a
point.
run button in every
I
single
know
platform.
there's a run button in other games. I did not know there was a run button in this game.
You thought that was his natural speed?
Yes.
That'd be a bit iffy to control for new players.
This is why I don't play platformers.
Play them
This
more
is
and then you'll get good at them. That's how you get good at them. You practice.
Then I just scream at them and just fail.
Oh man, one of the only 2 underwater levels.
I hate this level. I hate this level. I hate these levels. I hate all water levels in Mario.
There's only 2 of them.
I mean in all of Mario. Not just this game.
Yeah, but here there's only 2. And
Exactly.
they're fairly short.
Actually, no, there's 4, technically. There's
Are
a
you referring to
shortcut-
-1?
No, I'm not even including the minus world in this case.
Mine is old.
In World 5... This might be Lost Levels, though. This might be Lost Levels. But I believe I think it's like World 5-2, there's a secret pipe which the shortcut is a water area. And then part of 8-4 is a water
Yeah, there's
area.
water there.
So
Okay,
that's
so
what I'm saying.
basically secret areas.
There's 2 main water
Yeah,
levels.
2 main
and then
water
2
levels.
I think, no, in A4, that's the way you have to take it.
You have to go through it, that one in.
Yeah.
So there.
It's still not even that long, though.
I know, but I still hate it because Mario's water controls can really suck ass.
Like, you were asking before, you were asking about World -1.
Yeah.
Well-
What is it? Never heard of it.
It's a glitch world.
Basically, do you know where the warp zone is at the end of 1-2?
Yes.
If you hit like one block, like just one block right above the pipe, and then you kind of squeeze through it, forcing Mario to go through the screen, and you go down the pipe before it, specifying anything, you go in basically an underwater level, which is an infinite loop.
It's World 2-2, but it goes on forever. Upon completion, I believe, the pipe at the end of 2-2 just sends you straight back to the beginning. So it's a
Lovely.
glitch world that
Come on.
doesn't end.
Someone must have been really bored to figure out that secret.
How do people find glitches anyway?
Really bored.
Really bored?
We're talking you have nothing to do on a Friday night.
Why are you skipping the power-up? How are you going so fast?
He already has the fire flower. What
There's
else
no
does he
higher
need?
power-up than Fire Mario. There is no purpose to besides collecting another Fire Flower other than 1,000 points, which are completely meaningless because like Mega Man 1, this game doesn't actually have a leaderboard.
Well, Mega Man 1, that was just trying Capcom. It was still the arcade era, so of course they would add points
This is
there.
2 years before Mega Man 1.
Well, yeah, this was like one of the first games that came out after the arcade genre, where it was all about collecting points. This
There's no
game kind of
leaderboard.
changed like everything.
This game still has a point system, but there's no leaderboards. I'm just saying it's just as pointless as in Mega Man 1.
Exactly. I'm not trying to say it has a purpose.
I'm pretty sure those is just like there's like a Guinness Book of World Records of getting the fastest time of getting 9,000. Well, how high is that number?
999,999.
Yeah, that's it.
Believe me, that would be a lot easier to get than you probably think, because you could just probably abuse the one-up trick or something.
Isn't
Probably.
this the world where I believe World 3 you can do the live?
I think it's this level, but I don't do it because, well, I'll be honest, I suck at it. It's not ridiculously hard, but I'm out of practice with it.
It's that awkward timing.
Yeah, and I'm out of practice.
How can you tell how many lives you have?
You don't.
Die or complete a stage.
It says at the beginning.
Oh yeah, here it is.
I don't understand.
What's there not to understand? You move right.
We don't
and
need
jump.
a constant reminder of how many lives we have, really.
I sometimes do.
It's like, okay, I want to see if there's a passageway here, but it might just be a pit. How many lives do I have again? Yeah, I could give up one.
I'm like that.
Aye.
I am like that.
This is 1980. What was this? 4 or 5?
5. Also, I love this level.
1985.
I love World 3-2 for one reason. We'll see it up ahead.
That you can hit yourself with green turtle shells like in Mario Kart.
This Starman, I love using this Starman because you can just do this. Run through everything!
Give all the seizures.
Run through all the things!
And that was the entire level.
Other ones, they get rid of Hypersonic because he's giving seizures, but Star Mario, no, he's perfectly fine.
Well, actually,
Flash
this is
all the
this is
rainbows.
the only game where he really appeared to give, like, massive seizure effects.
What?
It's not even that bad here,
It isn't.
really.
Yeah.
But that
I think
Rainbow Mario
I think
is...
Galaxy is worse though.
That's
It's
right.
just like the
That's because he leaves after images and his entire body is shining through the freaking rainbow.
exactly. It's so trippy.
Trippy doesn't necessarily mean seizures.
Well, it could.
Not really. When you say something's trippy, you feel like you just took some weird drugs. If something gives you a seizure, well, you're kind of on the floor having a spasm.
This whole game is like a drug.
Aren't they both the same thing?
Mario is
Mario-
like a drug trip. The entire Mario universe is like one bad drug trip.
Luigi clogged the sink and Mario tried to fix it when suddenly he was transported to the Mushroom Kingdom. At least I think that's how they handled it in the movie, but fuck the movie.
No, that's not how they do it in the movie.
I think that's the TV show.
I don't want to know
That's
how they
Super
did it
Show.
in the movie.
That's Super Show. Which is...
Yeah.
It was cheesy as hell, but it's good.
Invincibility frames.
Oh!
Invincibility frames.
I don't understand this game.
Invincibility frames.
Why is there
Every-
not to understand?
How you're able to do it so flawlessly?
Because I've played
You
this
played
game
this
so
a
much.
lot.
I've played this so much, it becomes muscle memory to me. Sort of. I love this level too.
Oh,
That's what happens when you do something over and over, kids. I mean,
This
people who
level
are pros are like...
This level introduced the Lakitu. Is it Lakitu or Lakitu?
I said
Lakitu.
Lakitu.
I've always said Lakitu.
Yeah,
I said
gonna stick with
Lakitu.
Lakitu. Tomato, tomato. Really, if you're gonna get nitpicky over it, then life's just gonna suck for you.
I love speed running that level.
You're kind of supposed to, really.
Speedrun
Just to outrun it. You can speedrun anything in technically.
It is possible to speedrun anything, it's just I find certain things are far more suitable for speedrunning than
Certain
others.
things, yes, are better to speedrun in, but there's nothing stopping you from speedrunning.
Like Super
in.
Metroid is a great game to speedrun.
Normal players will probably take like 10 hours to do it. A pro
People-
will
I
take
think-
like 50 minutes.
Yeah, people. I think people have done
Top
Super
person did
Metroid
it
under
in 20 minutes or something like that.
In what?
In 20 minutes?
Not sure about
Super
Super Metroid. Metroid 1, possibly.
Yeah.
No, you could sequence break a Metroid 1 and probably finish that in 5 minutes.
Without sequence breaking.
No,
Well, then they have probably...
I don't think...
I don't know.
under an hour, definitely.
Not under a half. That'd be way too short.
Or am I thinking of Zero Mission? Maybe I'm thinking...
Zero Mission is the first game just with more stuff in it.
Yeah, exactly. That's...
Zero Mission was made for speedrunning, with speedrunning in mind, unlike Super Metroid, which wasn't necessarily made with speedrunning in mind, it just so ended up being perfect for speedrunning due to a massive amount of glitches that could be used for sequence breaking, whilst all of the sequence breaks used in Zero Mission were actually intentional.
Yeah, well, when you give the person an ability to jump on one wall over and over to get to higher areas, you're generally going to break that.
It's not. There were other glitches like the Mark Ball, which allowed you to be going at speed booster speed. No, was it speed booster speed? No, it might just be the running speed in that one. You know, if you held down the run button in Super Metroid, it allowed you to be moving at that speed in mortal form.
Alright, one thing I don't get. The fireworks effect I just played there. The sound effects were slower than they originally should be, and I say originally, I mean comparing it to the US version. That's slower, but the song itself is faster. What the hell? Seriously.
We're jumping on giant mushrooms. It's a freaking drug trip. Let's just use that as an explanation. Like I said earlier, everything in the Mario universe is like a bad drug trip.
That explains a lot with Miyamoto.
Explains everything, hon. Explains everything.
I thought it was the tea.
Oh, tea? What tea?
The Japanese people, tea is like their drug.
No, tea makes...
Tea is like their
No,
drug.
it's not a drug!
Drugs
It's
don't
like-
necessarily
he
have to
didn't
be
say
bad.
it is. He didn't say it is, he said it's like it. High False
What
Bowser
makes
number
you
4.
healthier, for God's sake? It doesn't... It's not a drug. Well, I guess...
just-
He never said it was one. He said it was like one.
I know
Like
it's-
one, saying it's like something is not saying it is something.
Every
It's
game is like this game. That means everything's a rip-off.
I don't know.
You need to play more Mario games.
Yes, I do. I think the only one I played are the RPGs.
Shame on the...
Wait,
that-
do you mean the original NES or the paper series?
Paper
mean SF?
series.
There's
Yes.
no RPG on the NES.
By the way, isn't the only one you played Super Paper Mario?
I think I played that one.
There's
You
the
pretty much played the black sheep out of the bunch.
Yes.
Just one too.
That doesn't mean it's bad, but that is the black sheep.
I played the Sunshine. A
And you
demo
have
of
played a
that.
platformer, and you played the best platformer. Yes, the best
I
one.
will never 100% Sunshine. I just have no motivation for that game.
I will.
I
Eventually.
You're more of a klepto than me in some regards, and for that I will freely admit that. I will
I'm more of a klepto than you in every regard.
Maybe.
I tried to collect
Not-
every single
Did you make a fake Facebook just to get a Steam badge that does absolutely nothing?
No, but did you ever try to collect every single ring in Sonic the Hedgehog 1?
If I played Sonic the Hedgehog 1, I
was
probably
extremely
would have.
bored then. Extremely bored then.
And that's why people find glitches.
Extremely bored.
And that's how
I think you could also do the one-up trick there with that Paratrooper, but I'm not...
that'd be tricky to do.
It's probably still possible, though.
I played what's in there? I played the demo of Galaxy 2.
There's a demo?
How do you get a demo of Galaxy 2?
What
What was it, GameStop?
yeah, GameStop.
No.
So basically, you probably played the full game, you just probably played it on a console so you couldn't play through the entire game.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't play many Mario games.
Play New Super Mario Bros. On DS, that thing's easy as hell.
Oh, I finished that whole game, and I can't beat the secret levels.
So then you played some Mario platformers.
Some, but none like this.
What?
This is the original.
New Super Mario Bros. DS is like a complete, like, rehash of this game, sort of, but with complete different art assets, so it's
Complete
original. That's just,
bullshit, because it's so easy.
so is this!
And
This
it's
is one of the
why I
easiest
die
games.
every single second.
This is one of the easiest games in the series.
I kept dying on the third world.
Then get better at it. You practice. That's how you
Yeah.
get good at this. That's how I'm good at this, because I practice. I've played a lot. I
People
read
just don't
the
pick up
stuff.
a piano and suddenly play like Symphony the Fifth, that's even an actual song, and just play it
Symphony of
blindfolded.